templates.
Here, right?
No, template is in missing. Entire template is go
Yeah.
in the template where you have given the Docker application user. You need to give it inside the installed apps, right? Here you have given that, right? Remove that. Go down.
Here only we need to give, right? Templates.
65, 66. The 65, 66 line, right? Copy, cut them.
Oh, here is it.
Go up. In the installed apps, it should be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, installed apps.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was on installed apps.
Right. Next. Yeah, share it.
Okay.
Check whether the error got solved or not. Yeah. Welcome to Docker applications. Right. And the other function, you have the other function.
Yeah, other function it was working. This is the
Display part. In the views also you need to have the same function name. Views.
yeah, it was working. So do I need to rerun again?
Doctor URLs.
Yeah, it was working.
The URL configuration defined Docker application URLs. Please have not tried these URL patterns in this order. Open that one's URL patterns. And in the Docker application URLs itself, right?
Oh, yeah, I changed that URL. So I delete here.
Okay. Check in the command prompt. I think you deleted and it got opened again. Control C. There's a problem in the.
Did you cut and paste it or copy and paste?
Where?
The URL Docker applications. You deleted the Docker application.
Oh, he
Control.
deleted it. Actually, I did also same thing, and then
Okay, here I have the URL.
yeah. So here you got URLs, but you deleted in Docker application.
Yeah.
It should be there.
You
Save
should
it.
not
Save
delete.
it. Save it. Directly save this thing. Yeah.
You should not delete that.
Go to the user URL.
Copy.
Edit it. Edit. What you have written there. Okay, you included here the include URLs, user.urls. It's a different thing. Delete this file. Delete this file.
Delete this file.
No, I need to delete this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have in the Docker application.
See, include in the sense you need to include in that particular
Okay,
after
okay, I got it.
application.
So here I need to change the include. Now if I remove this, it will work.
You have included user.urls, right? You have written inside the user itself. It should be written inside the doctor application actually. Okay.
Now this will work, right? This will work.
Comment that path also.
Display path.
This also.
Yes, path.
Yeah, comment that also. So go to the command prompt. Save first. Save and go to the command prompt.
Yeah, it will be work.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Rohit. Yeah, I mean,
Make me host again.
yeah. I will stop share and
Participants make host.
where I have the option.
In the participants. Click on the participants. My name will be there, right? Wesley. On that more. In that more, make host will be there.
I don't share screen. No. Join ID. Invite others. Okay.
No. Participants. Click on the participants list. You're seeing 4 names.
40. Yeah, sure.
In that more option, make host.
Okay. You got it?
No, you're still no host.
Yeah, I
You
click more.
More, make host on my name Wesley. Wesley is my name in this participants.
Actually, it is showing in rename only. I'm getting an option rename. I don't have.
So Wesley S. WS.
Okay.
Not on your name, on my name.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. You all can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So try to do the task like after the session itself. It's better because you will be remembering more and you will be having an idea. And if you don't get it, post in the group so that 3 of you will be available, right? Any of one can see the difference and you can sort the things out. Okay.
Yeah.
If 3 of you are not able to do it, I'll just check it and do the things. Now the next thing what we need to learn is Django template language. We have MVT, right?
Yes.
MVT means what?
Model
view template.
Right. Model view
template.
Now, in the template, we have separate language for Django. Like how to write Django code inside the HTML. We said that Django or the Python can integrate with any other language, right? So the integration is the most important feature of Python. The same thing happens here. In HTML, we cannot write any other language, but we can write Django template inside the HTML. directly. Like suppose if I want to display some value, I have a tag known as flower brackets variable, close the flower brackets. So from the view of sending any value, that value can be displayed like this. You can say what this tag is to display the value. Okay. And here, if you want, you can write the if tags also. Angular base percentile, if condition, percentile, flower bracket. Whatever the statement you want, you can write the statement. Then again percentile. Here end if will be there. It's mandatory. End if. Okay. So why we need to give end if, and in between end if you want to have, you can have the else statement also. But everything should be there in the flower bracket percentile. This is mandatory. If you want to write any Django template, it should be there inside the flower bracket and percentile itself. Okay. I can write a for loop also. This is variable. That's the first thing to print the output. This is if condition, and you'll have a for loop also. So to write the for loop, you can say same thing.
So we have to write in curly bracket.
Yes, only in curly brackets we can write inside the HTML. I'm saying this entire thing we can write it inside the HTML. Like what's the syntax? Percentile per
I in
I in X. Okay. We can take anything, right? Print the value I. Then percentile end for without any space end for must be written. So that's
okay. So curly bracket and percentile is like after every line we have to.
Yes. For any particular part, we need this curly bracket and the percentile for every instruction. And if you want to comment in the Django template, we have directly the comment part. Comment. Comment goes here, multi-line will be there, and percentile end comment. So this is a Django comment. Okay, whatever you want to write in that, it won't be checked or executed by the machine. And we have one more thing known as cycle. Cycle in the sense like it will move in the circular way, right? The same way here also I have a tag known as percentile cycle. And if you want, you can write odd, even. So what will be the output? Odd, even. In this cycle, it will execute until the condition is true. So the cycle tag cannot be used directly. You should use it inside the for loop. Okay? Because cycle tag will execute simultaneously, so you should use it inside the for loop itself, not outside. And we have one more thing known as include tag. Suppose in any website the header will be same, right? So I'll write a header.html which contains welcome to home page or some menu. And in the home.html, I want to include it. So how to include the thing? We can directly write percentile include and then the header.html percentile. So this is what Django template language. Okay, so that is include, you can see. And after the include, we have extends. But extends require a lot of things. I'll tell at the time of example itself. It's better. And we have for empty. So for loop with the empty tag also. Like here, if the list, if consider X is a list and doesn't have any value, what will happen? We can write this empty tag. I can just write that it's empty. Flower bracket percentile empty. Percentile close flower bracket and write sorry, no values in list. That we can write. Okay. Next, we have one more thing known as URL. So what is this URL tag doing? Suppose I have home.html and some profile.html. So I want to move from home to profile. So I can move using this particular part. Or contact us is there. From contact us, I want to go to the home. So what I'll do? First, I'll write contact us.html. We'll mention this in the URLs, right? URLs.py. How you mention that path will be there. The path is nothing but in single quotes. I'll mention some name, contact slash. I'll say views.contact will be there. In comma, you can give a name also. What is that name? Contact us. So in the URL pattern, whatever the name you have given, that will be taken as a URL pattern. Like suppose in the home.html, what I'll write AH reference, and in this AH reference, I need to pass a particular value. So what is that value? Directly URL, and that URL will be having a particular name, the header.html. You'll see the application, you'll understand that. Okay. So the first type of application we have to see. And what is the first thing you can say? The variable value printing, right? In the Django template or the views.py, the same thing I'm using here again. In G Drive, I have application. User is having the views.py, right? How to send a value from here to there? First, I want to import a module. date time is a module I want to input, and I want to write today's date. So how to write it directly? We have this date time dot date time dot now date, and in order to pass, we can pass the values in dictionary format. So dictionary means flower bracket will be opened if you want to have the today, and whatever the value is there. And it need not to be same. Here, whatever you're writing here also, it should not be same. It can be different. Close the flower bracket. If you want, you can have one more value like colon here, some values like that also you can do it. It's up to us. Okay. So this value I'm trying to send. Where I'm trying to send this value inside the things like it's in G drive. I'll just close all. In the user templates, index.template is there. I want to display the date here. Today. What's the date?
We need to
Flower
have
bracket.
okay. Flower bundles today. Okay. We need not to give the today also, right? We can give directly today also.
Yeah, it's just a message if you want
Okay.
to display.
So it will understand to take today from that views.
Because we are redirecting from the views itself, right? I'm saying render, and then
Yeah.
saying views.py. From the views.py only the value is getting coming to that page. You can say in index.php HTML, take the request of what? This value itself, and go there. Today is July 16, 2020, right?
Yeah.
Just give me a second, I'm getting a call. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, Ravi. Yeah.
So this is the today's date displayed because we have written it here inside the index.html, right?
Mhm.
And if you want, you can write the if conditions also here, like bracket percentile. If we have today dot date in the sense it will take the today's date, right? Only day. And or directly, if you want to check first, today dot day. So only 16 is coming, right?
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to have a condition such that if today dot date less than 7, so what I can say, it's the first week of month, right? I want to display that message. Next, after this, colon percentile. Directly I can write the else part, or elif also is possible. Elif today dot day greater than 24, then what will happen? We can say it as the last month of month. So last week of month. And the next part we have, that is the percentile else middle of the month, right?
Mhm.
I need to write this particular part, percentile and if. Save this thing. So every time whenever you change something, check the command prompt once. It's getting reloaded or not. If it's not getting reloaded, control C, because in your the HTML change it won't reload. In the views.py or the URLs, if you change it will reload. Okay?
Mhm.
So just have this thing again. It's giving some could not parse a reminder greater than 24.
Think indent is missing. No, no
We should
indent.
say int.
No, we don't have the data in. Less than 74 is working, but
Now it's
Yeah.
just let's check. I'll just remove the space once. Now it's working. It's still working.
so what do you think? Just same.
Let's do one thing. Run again. I didn't change anything, right?
No, you change the space after guidance symbol 24.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
previously like
before.
this.
Yeah, it was like that.
Check.
That should not be issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
It's
thing
before.
is, after the symbol, it has to be given the space less than, greater than, anything you can use, but the symbols must be having some space.
So this is the way to write if else in HTML.
Right. This is not HTML part. This is Django template language. So Django we are integrating in HTML using these tags.
So the same tag applicable for CSS also, right?
CSS in the sense. In the CSS, if you want to have, you can have the CSS also. It's not an issue. CSS is just a style sheet in the HTML. Without HTML, I cannot write the CSS. Right. Next, what I want to do is now send a list of values here. Let's suppose
So
I'm having
in short, we can say the screens are designed using HTML only. The logic we are writing in Django Python.
right. Displaying that data is HTML, but the logic comes in the Django template part. The if for all these are Django template language actually. Okay. Like suppose I want to give some values here, like v equal to. I just want to say it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is a list, right?
Yes.
So what I want to do, comma, double quotes, week, colon, week. Okay. So I'm sending a list value inside the dictionary. We can have the dictionary, right?
Yes. Yes.
So whenever I change the views, it's just reloading it again, right? But I need to write inside the HTML also. What I want to write, I want to take a break between here. Here also take a break. In between the HTML, you can write the Django code. Now I want to work it out like percentile per. What I can do directly, I can take the variable value, right? Let's say per W in week percentile flower bracket. What I want to write flower brackets W. Which week you can say percentile and per. Save it. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yes.
So how you got these things? In the direct for loop, I can write this variable, right? Instead of having two flower brackets, to display this is used. To write the condition, you can directly use it, right? Here also. If you are using the condition, you don't require these two flower brackets. It's only to display value. And if you want clarity, you can say day in week. So what are the days? We are getting it each and everything. Same output, right?
Yeah.
So this is a variable printing value if condition, and then the for loop also you can see, right?
For
Next thing, what I have is I'm trying to send one more value. Less equals to, we can see a range of 1, 11. What will happen? 1 to 11 values will be taken.
yeah, 1 to 10. Yeah. Print
So,
1.
comma, a list, I'll just say some x colon list. So x contains the list value, right?
Yes.
I forgot to say. In this, I need to write one more for loop, right? Break percentile per I in x. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to print the I
And for
percentile and per. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So from the database, if you are retrieving some values, you can send it to the HTML code like this and get the values and display them. We'll see those also. But you need to learn the tags first. That's the reason I'm showing you the tags first. Okay. Next. If you want to comment, how to comment? Something you don't want to compile, you just directly have
Yeah,
to write
curly braces.
percentile.
Yeah, comment and end comment.
comment end. End comment.
So everything requires this end, right?
Yes.
Multi-line comment. Save this part. And if I try to write this thing along with this, like without any space also, if I'm stopping this part, right? It's working, right? If I remove the percentile in one scenario, it's giving error. Comment looking for one of the end comment. Unclosed tag on line 33 comment looking for one of end comment. It's giving clearly the error. Here the 30th line, 33 line is looking for end comment, it's not given, right? If you are doing some mistakes, it will specify directly. Okay. So that's the comment part you can say. How to comment we can use. Now, is it clear till now? Any doubts?
No, Rohit. Good.
Right. So I don't want to take all this today and all. If condition per day, I'll remove. Now, on views also, I don't require this today and week, right? We can have different names in the key and value also, right? But you understood that key cannot be duplicated. The dictionary properties, all those things you will follow here. you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Now, I can use a cycle tag also, right? What does cycle do?
It will print one by one values.
Repeatedly.
Like assume I'm just taking this cycle. Percentile cycle. I want to just say odd, even. Odd, even is coming, right? Or what I'll do, I'll write some paragraph. I'll add it in the paragraph. P in the sense paragraph, right? One by one it will come. So odd 1, odd even 2, like that it's getting executed, right?
What is this cycle odd?
See, in the cycle, if you have written two things, odd, even.
So alternate it will come one by one.
Yes, like
If I
odd first, then even, odd,
Alternate. Okay.
even.
so it will merge with the value if I have the cycle.
Yeah, like if I give hyphen, whatever the hyphen you are giving, it will print as it is. So seeing odd is 1, even is 2, odd 3, even 4, right?
Okay. It acts like string.
And if you want to write this outside the for loop, it's printing only odd itself, right? Not even.
If I have one more for loop, it will print as even.
No. It's outside the for loop, right? You cannot write the cycle tag outside the for loop. There is no use. Cycle in the sense you need to write inside the for loop itself.
Okay.
Okay.
The cycle is, do we have in Python or this is only for Django?
Okay, these are all Django things.
Okay.
And this for is also Django, not Python. We didn't write Python end for, right?
Yeah.
These are all Django related template language syntax or the tags.
Yeah, one more question. In the circle, we can pass only odd or even, or we can pass the whatever we want, like male, female,
Any
like
text.
anything.
Any text. Any text.
I can, there is no limit, right? I can give 5 also.
If you give 5, how it will come? Like row 1 is there, and I'm saying row 2 is there. Okay.
Yeah, similar to that. Okay.
So one by one it's printing, right? Row 1, row 2, then row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2, then row 1, row 2, right? Next. These are all related to the particular if for cycle, right? Now we'll use include and extend tag, how to write this. Or else we have this list also. Empty tag. I'll show you how to work with empty. I'll write a tag percentile empty percentile just text, sorry, no values in less. It's not printing that message, right?
Yeah, we have to go end empty. Is that?
No. We have to remove the values in the list. It's giving 1 to 10. Now what I'll do, just check it. In this, I won't give any values. I'll just take it as a square bracket means empty, right?
Empty.
Sorry, no values in the list because there are no values, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that variable doesn't have any value and you want to print that, because we don't write if else inside this, right?
How to check that one condition? Oh, okay.
Empty.
It's not
Because
checking the condition, just empty tag. Whenever this I is empty, it will get executed.
Yeah, we can give if condition like this, right? If it is empty or not.
How to check if it is empty or not? I double equals to I not equals to null. That's a different scenario, right?
Yeah, that's
Here
what.
directly you have this empty. Empty means you just don't have to write any condition. If there is no value, it will print sorry, no value in the list. If there is value, it will print the value.
If we want to include, we can do. I mean, if I is not double not equal to null, like something like that, we can give the
But
value.
we need to check it because again, the if condition, the null is taking it or not.
Okay.
That also you have to check. Let's say percentile if I double equals to null. Empty.
Percentage, right? We need to give empty also in curly braces.
Empty also in?
Curly braces.
No, empty list, no values, I will say. Without empty, you wanted to write. So just trying the same thing, if it's working or not. It's not getting reloaded. Once we run this thing, it's not even printing anything, right? Because it's not null, it's empty.
Okay.
That's the reason, I guess.
No, how do I know it's empty? Another kind of validation. Since we are giving empty, that's
Yeah, in the list, if the values are there or not, directly if you print only, we can know. Without printing, the null is also not taking, right? It's not saying null.
or we can give
Condition.
exception. We can give exception and then print the when I have the empty here.
Some exception will come. Exception won't come, right? Null also it's not taking. It's not just taking the condition. It's not getting true. I in X, that I value, let's say 0 once if you want. It's not checking it also, right?
Yeah.
Usually if there is no values, it's null. So it's better to use empty tag, right, directly. Instead of using all those things, what I can do, lower brackets, empty.
No, my question, when I can use empty? See, okay.
When there is no values inside the variable. Here if in I, it's not only list or any variable if there is no value. Like I said, select star from employee, get all the objects, and I'm trying to print it, but there is no row inside the particular database. Then what I can write? No records found.
Yeah, no, right. Actually, here I don't know whether the value is empty or not. I need to give a logic. If it is empty, then sorry, no list value. I can use a list tag, else I'll print, right? Or
Instead of that only we are using this empty. Actually in empty has the logic internally.
okay. So if I have the value, empty will not work. Huh? If I have the value in the list, empty will not work.
That's what previously also you have seen, right? 10, 20. 1020 came coming, right?
Oh, okay, okay. So empty
It's
will okay, empty
not
is
work.
okay, okay. Oh, now I got it. So yeah, now I understood.
Yeah, first we have seen this only, like without the value, with value and without the value next we have seen. So next after this, what is the next part you can say? Empty is then include, right?
Yeah.
So I'll remove this comment and all. I'll write here, welcome to home page. Okay. And I need to write the doctor application inside another file, right? So G drive I'm going, doctor application. In that user templates, I'm creating one more. So what is that file? Just open this thing, notepad. I'm just writing here center tag H1. Welcome to doctor application. This welcome message will be same for all the particular files, right?
Center close.
Save it as inside the templates. Header.html. In name you can give. I just given header.html and we need to close it, right? So what I want to do here inside is I just want to write percentile include what is that value? Header.html, right? Could not parse the reminder header.html. Let's do one thing. Have it in double quotes once. Oh, I didn't
Twin
close
quote
it.
is
I didn't close it properly. That's the reason we got together. So welcome to doctor application. Welcome to homepage, right? So if I remove this single line, it's not coming, right? And wherever you want, you can place it actually. Irrespective of here, you can write it here. Welcome to doctor application, right? Inside the H1, again, I've written the H1 tag. So that's the reason it's giving like that. If I just have it here before this. Welcome to doctor application. Welcome to homepage. Okay. So this is include tag. What include is doing, it is including the other HTML files here inside this, you can say. Clear? And in the HTML, header.html, you can write more content also. Not only welcome. I can say break I have a H reference or directly home login register contact us. It's like URLs, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this will be used in other pages also if you want to have it. Okay. So that is include for the header part. It's usually used header and footer will be same for the entire application, right? We can
Mhm.
write them inside the HTML and include it directly. Okay. So complete these tags today. Remaining 2 tags or 3 tags I'll tell tomorrow. And along with that, we'll see the next concept like modules or the forms. How the forms will be created. We'll see step by step. Now next, how to create a form, how to create a model, then how to interact with the database, register, login, and profile, get to single value, all the values like that we can see. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
but complete it by tomorrow's class, before tomorrow's class.
Yeah, sure,
Yes.
sure. Rohit.
Right.
Yeah.
Rohit, can you send that text file?
Yeah, I'll send it now.